What's up? I just got back from my workout and then I ran over to get some food. I'll probably eat a little lunch later after I'm getting ready, or like partially getting ready. I have a few hours, I think like 2 hours until I need to be fully done. I love it when I can slowly get ready with like no hurry. I'm currently in Burbank in LA and it is one of Everett's best friend's weddings. He's a groomsman, so he's already off with the other groomsmen getting ready with the boys, so I will see him later at the wedding. So the hotel room is all mine to just lounge and slowly get ready. I'm really glad that I worked out this morning because I haven't been moving my body all that much and I've been eating not so great. So I feel like whenever I'm on vacations, I just like, that's my time to splurge, you know? So it felt really good to move my body this morning. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little shower right now and then maybe eat some lunch and then start getting ready. Oh, that shower felt so good, you guys. I know I'm weird, but I like to sit down when I'm doing my makeup. And so I don't ever do it in the bathroom of the hotels. I always do it next to the window. Start out with my skincare. I did end up writing down some of your guys' like questions for me. So I thought we could do like a Q&A while I'm doing my makeup. Or just like, you know, chatting about. Putting on a little face cream. My skin is always so dry when I travel. I don't know, it's obviously this time of year, but whenever I travel too, I feel like my skin just like has to get used to the climate. Oh my gosh, you guys, right here, I had a pimple and I know that people swear by those little pimple patches and I don't get pimples all that often unless I'm eating bad, hence why I got it. But I ran to Target yesterday and got those little like mighty pimple patches and it looks significantly better than yesterday. You just wear it while you're sleeping. Amazing. I know I'm so late to the game, but at least it'll be like more, not so like raised today. Interesting. I totally forgot my little eye drops too that like make your eyes really white. I normally get them at Target and I was at Target yesterday. I don't know what I was thinking. I totally forgot them. Such a bummer because the Lumify drops make your eyes like so white. I also ended up purchasing the Good Apple foundation from Kat Von D because I was at Sephora yesterday. I want to try it out really bad, but I don't want to try it today because I don't know how it performs, so I don't want to like test it on the day of, you know, it's not a good day to test. I'm just gonna go with my favorite foundation for like special events. The first question is, what do you like and dislike about where you live? And I feel like I have a lot to say about that. I really love small town like feel because everybody is super nice and friendly. And like even when I'm here in LA, like it's just a different attitude towards people when we're down here. Like if you don't know someone, you're not nice to them. Like you're only nice or cool to people that like you know. People aren't really like kind to others. How do I say that nicely? Like they're very standoffish, especially the women. Like the men seem better, but I feel like the women here are very standoffish and like not super friendly and like don't smile at each other. So I really like that about where I live, is that like people are genuinely like nice to each other even if you don't know the other person. We just have like small town vibes, like better mannered. I don't know, maybe it's just a cultural thing. But you guys, Everett is here.
Hey,
look at his outfit, he looks so nice. Hold on, no, it's focused on me. Like a dark green suit.
New suit gooping.
Except for he's really tall.
Really tall, so this is a little...
He's got a little bit of like floods. They didn't tailor it very good.
Me perfect,
so he's got to wear it like super low and it's still high. But you know.
If I pull my pants up to a normal situation.
Why'd they do that? It looks good though.
Does that look okay with the floods?
I mean, I wouldn't choose that. I've seen a guy's suit be like capris. Basically, I like the small town vibe. I love nature. I really don't like that not that many people move there, so there's not that many like new people to meet very often, if that makes sense. Like it's hard to make new friends. I've been recently wanting to make some new relationships, new friends. It's a small town. Most of the people that live there have lived there since like I went to high school. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes I just want to meet some new people. I've recently had like a lot of change in friendships and relationships that I have decided that I wanted to move on from. I have met some new friends. They're a lot younger than me, but that's just kind of what has to happen because a lot of people, I mean, that's really hard because at my age, most people have kids, several kids, and Everett and I don't have kids, so we don't really get invited to like the kid stuff ever, even though I'd totally be down to like partake in kid things. We just don't get the invite. Recently I've made some friends with some girls, but they are a lot younger, which is fine. We're just at different places in life, but I can still like hang out and have a fun time. I also really don't like that in my small town, like it's very slow and there's not much hustle. So a lot of places just give like mediocre service, I would say, when it comes to like businesses and things like that. Like they shut down early, or if they just don't feel like coming in, they don't, or like they can kind of not give you the greatest service because they're the only store that sells that, so it's like it's your only option, and I don't like that. Like what I really love about the city is that like you have to have hustle and you have to be good at what you do, because if you don't, they're gonna go to your competitors. And there's so many businesses or like just things in my small town that I'm just like, that's not normal business practice, but you guys get away with it because we live in a little town. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more of my eyeshadow and we'll come back. I need to focus on my eyeshadow. All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys in actually, and hopefully try to answer some more questions. We'll see, I'm not very good at like multitasking. The next question is, would you ever do a podcast? And this is something I've actually thought about in the past. My dad actually really wants to start a podcast, but he never did. He thinks no one will want to listen to what he has to say. I don't understand it, but yeah. I definitely like to talk. I think if I started a podcast, I don't even know what subject matter it would be around. So it's something I've thought about, but I don't think I'll end up doing. But I don't know. I guess you can never say never, you know? The next question is, do you feel like your style is changing? And yeah, I mean, I feel like my style is always changing. Like I definitely dress for my mood and also for the season. And do you tend to feel more like masculine dressing in the fall and winter and then more feminine in the spring and summer? And there are things that sometimes I'll like buy and thrift that I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking with that. And I like never even wore it. Of course, I think that we've all done that. I don't try to like limit myself as far as style goes to like one style. I don't tell myself that I need to stay within one aesthetic. I just kind of do what feels right for me in the moment and what I'm drawn to. That some people are like really hung up on sticking to like one aesthetic, and for me, I just think that I could never. I'm going to use this Stila kitten. It's such a pretty like champagne-y color. All of my makeup just dried up now. Oh man, this might be kind of dried out too. Just such a bummer. Obviously I'll give it a little bit of a base there. I don't know, should I do one of these? Maybe like this one? I dig it. This I dig it one. I'm gonna do it with my finger too because it sticks on better with the finger. Oh, so pretty. That's gorgeous. Ooh, that's so metallic. Wow, ColourPop's eyeshadows are so metallic. I love them. This palette is so pretty, especially if you like cool tones. Yes. I'm gonna do eyeliner off camera because I can't talk and do eyeliner. That's crazy. We're gonna save the mascara for the end because I like to do my foundation and then do the mascara at the end. By the way, my favorite like long-lasting foundation that looks best on my skin personally is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna mix these two together, I'm pretty sure, to get like the best color for my tan. It really does last like freaking 12 hours on me and looks good. Okay, are you spiritual or religious? I don't consider myself religious, although I did grow up in a religious household. My mom's side of the family is Christian, and actually at one point in my life I did go to Christian private school. which I hated. It was only for like a few years though. And yeah, my grandmother is very religious, my mom is religious. I don't personally consider myself religious, although I do definitely consider myself spiritual. I definitely have had like spiritual experiences. I definitely believe that there's things that are like greater than us, or like something that's greater than us. I personally like to call my higher power like source energy. Definitely had some experiences that really brought me closer to understanding that and understanding something bigger than us. And I hope that answers that question. Spiritual, yes. Religious, no. Next question is your favorite perfume, and there's no way I could just like narrow that down to one, so I guess I'll give you some seasonal ones that I like for the winter time. I am a fan of oud. I really love fragrances that are Middle Eastern because they're decently affordable for what you get. They're usually pretty like beast mode, so you can't be shy about like what you want to smell like, I guess. But I just find that they last a really long time. They must have like a higher oil concentration or something. The ingredients are just like better. Some of my favorite are Casablanca from Swiss Arabian, which kind of smells like a sweet caramel apple cider in my opinion. It projects, it's beautiful. I always get compliments on it and can smell it for hours. And then I also really like Shagaf Oud by, is that also by Swiss Arabian? It's a oud rose praline fragrance, but a lot of people don't like oud, so it's not one that I would blind buy if you don't know what oud smells like or if you don't like oud, because it is beast mode, strong, definitely cold weather. A lot of like my vanillas I feel like I can wear more in the winter time. Oh, also a lot of my Giuliana's perfumes. I freaking love Giuliana's perfumes because they have an extrait de parfum, so they are higher oil concentration. And I feel like a bunch of mine are like better suited for winter. I brought one of them for the wedding, and I think I'm either gonna wear my Montal Roses Vanille or my Giuliana's fragrance that is a dupe of Rouge Malachite, which is a discontinued fragrance. That's also something I really like about Giuliana's, is they do a lot of discontinued fragrances. So I'm gonna eat my little lunch here. I got a little like shrimp Louis seafood salad, and we'll answer some more questions really quickly. Recent inspirations. I've been feeling like really creative or wanting to do more creative stuff outside of YouTube. Just like out in nature sometimes, like when I'm walking and moving my body and listening to music, sometimes like creative ideas come to me, so I like to do that. I love Pinterest. I save a lot of ideas, things that like bring up other ideas for me on like Instagram. One of you asked if I do some more like how to style or like styling type videos, and I'd really love to do that, you guys, but every time I do a styling type video, it gets like no views, so I really appreciate those of you guys that are like, hey, I'd like to see that. But also when I do them and nobody watches them, it's really frustrating. I've addressed this before, but it's really frustrating to put a ton of like time and effort, hours of filming and recording and making my house a mess and then cleaning up the mess afterwards just for the view to get like 0 views. And also when you get videos that don't get many views, it actually ends up like hurting your channel because you don't get as much engagement, which tells the algorithm that people don't want to watch what you're putting out. So I would absolutely love to make more like styling type videos that don't have to do with shopping, but I also feel like for me to do that, I have to have support from my community to actually want to watch those types of videos. So I will make them, but then they flop and then I'm punished and I wasted time. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I'll do another one maybe sometime soon, or like an outfits of the week or something, to see if you guys end up responding to it. But yeah, that's why I don't do a lot of them, is because yeah, they don't turn out well. The views don't turn out well. Someone asked, any plans for the future that you're excited about? Yes, 2 really big ones come to mind immediately. Number 1, we're remodeling our house. Like as soon as we get back from LA, we're gonna start demolition in our living room area, rip out a bunch of walls and open it up and make it totally different, rearrange all of our stuff. And then also we are going to be completely redoing both bathrooms. So we're changing like the entire layout of our bathroom, like walls, shower, redoing the whole tile, like completely redoing one bathroom, our master bathroom, which I'm so excited about, and our guest bathroom so that they match. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a bunch of remodeling of our house, which I am so excited about. And also a big plan that I'm excited about, I don't know if I've mentioned it here on YouTube yet, but I'm going to Europe next year in the springtime, kind of like near my birthday, and we're going to be going all over. I am so excited. We're gonna be gone there for 3 weeks, and we're going to Italy, and then we're getting on a luxury cruise, and we're going to Italy, Croatia, Greece, all along the coast there, from Italy all the way over to Greece. And then we are getting off in Athens. We're going to Santorini for a few days. After Santorini, we are going to Turkey. Everett has a programmer that he is like brothers with, very good friends, family, and we're gonna go visit them as well since we're over there. So we'll be in Turkey for the last week of the trip. And then we're going to London and flying out of London. So we're gonna be really busy, gone for almost a month, and I'm so excited to go to Europe and go on like a luxury bougie cruise. I'm so stoked. All right guys, I just looked at the time and I realized that I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna wrap up this get ready with me. I have to still do my hair, finish my makeup, and put my dress on, pack my bag, make sure everything's ready before the shuttle comes down, so I gotta start hurrying up, so I gotta go. See you in a bit. I had to get ready really fast because I didn't realize what time it was, and all of a sudden I had like no time left. I also just realized that I lost my little jewel from my lip ring. I don't know where it is, and I have to like go, but I figured I'd just really quickly show you my like full hair and makeup done. Here's my dress. I thrifted it a little while ago, probably like 3-4 months ago. I think it'll look good with Everett's green tux. His tux is like dark green, so I think it'll like kind of go together. I love the like leg slit, and it has a low back. And then this cowl neck. Here's my makeup. Nude lip. Halo eye. Show you in the full length mirror really fast. Shoes are gold, even though my bag's silver, but I feel like these gold, it's not like super gold, so I feel like it works. All right, I have to go. I'm gonna be late for my shuttle and I don't wanna get an Uber. If I'm late for the shuttle, I have to get my own Uber, so I've gotta go.